Good morning, students. Today I am going to start our new lesson, that is a polynomial. It's a very simple lesson because in the last last class, 8th standard, you learn arithmetic expression. So it is similar way. Just some 2-3 additional things are here. See, the polynomials are the algebraic expression which consist of the variable and constant. Now what is variable and what is constant, no need to explain it. From 6th standard you are studying this variable and coefficient. Now variables are also sometimes called as an intermediate indeterminate. Variables are also called as indeterminate. Now what is meant by a polynomial? A polynomial is defined as an expression which contains two or more algebraic terms. It made up of two terms, namely the poly. Poly means many and nomial means term. So polynomial means many terms. Term means one term. For example, 5x plus 3. So 5x is one term and 3 is the another term. In the 5x, x is a variable and 5 is the coefficient of a variable. So and 3 is only just a constant. Okay. Now, these polynomials are composed of constant, that is numbers 1, 2, 3, etc. Variable, that is g, x, y, z, whatever. And the exponent means degree, that is power. Okay. So in this 5, x raised to the power 5 is called as a exponent. So these three terms are very important to learn the polynomial. Again I am saying constant, variables and the exponent. Now see, the polynomial function is denoted by p of x. It means that polynomial of x. X is here variable which is represented. For example, in this example, x square minus of 5x plus of 11. So this is the polynomial? Yes. How many terms are there? 1, 2, 3. So according to the terms, which variable is used? X. And therefore this polynomial is notation is represented by p of x. How to read it? Again I am reading p of x. Okay, so if the variable is denoted by a, then how to write this polynomial? Here it is x variable, so it is p of x. If variable is a, p of a. Variable is y, p of y. Variable is z, p of z. So when the variable is changed, your notation, this bracket notation is changed. This p is same, p is not changed. Okay, so this is the definition. Polynomial, you can say it is elements and the notation of a polynomial. Okay, now see the students, types of polynomial. There are two methods to classify the polynomial. One is by the number of terms and another by the degree of polynomial. Now see first classification of polynomial on the basis of number of terms. So polynomials are of three types and are classified based on the number of terms. That is very important. First is a monomial. If in the exam the question arises or question asked, write the types of polynomial based on number of terms. Then you have to write the monomial, binomial and trinomial. If just ask, write the types of polynomial, then both classification you have to write. So first see by the number of terms, monomial, binomial, trinomial. All of you know that mono, bi, tri, tetra, penta, hexa. This we learn. Mono means 1, bi means 2 and tri means 3. So monomial, 1 meal means, nomial means term, 1 term, 2 term and 3 term. The name, the meaning is in the name only. Just you have to take it. These polynomials can be combined using the addition, subtraction, multiplication and the division, but is never division by a variable. A few examples of non-polynomials are now here. 1 upon x plus 2. Why it is not a polynomial? Why it is not a polynomial? Because x plus 2, it is a polynomial, but it is in a denominator, and when you are taking it upside, it degree will change, that is in a negative. So always remember that the polynomial have never negative degree, never negative power. The degree of polynomial should be integer positive integer I am saying. Okay, this x is there, x no need to, means 1 by x it is. Okay, now see the monomial. A monomial is an expression which contains only one term. For expression to be a monomial, the single term should be a non-zero term. A few examples of monomial are 3, 5x, comma 6a, comma minus 3xy. Now if you are thinking about 3 is also monomial? Yes. When there is nothing, no any variable is there, it means that the degree of that variable is 0. That is x raised to the power 0, and that is equal to 1. X raised to the power 0, that is equal to 1. So these are the example of monomial. A binomial is a polynomial expression which consists of exactly two terms. Only two terms we have to see here. 5x plus 3, one term. Two terms, 6a plus 17x. This is also two term, and xy plus xy, this is also two term. So this is the two term binomial. This is a binomial. Now the trinomial. A trinomial is an expression which is composed of exactly three terms. Means minus 8x square 4 plus 2x plus 7. 4x square minus plus of 9x plus of 7. So see, in first example also 1, 2, 3 terms are there. In the second example also 1, 2, 3 terms are there. And therefore this is an example of trinomial. And other than that 4 terms, 5 terms, we can call it just a polynomial. Now degree of polynomial. The degree of polynomial is defined as the highest degree of a monomial within a polynomials. The term which having the highest degree. Monomial means a term. A term which having the highest degree, that degree is called as a degree of polynomial. Okay, a polynomial equation having one variable which has the largest exponent is called the degree of polynomial. In this way also we can define it. A polynomial in one variable, linear polynomial. A polynomial of a degree 1 means on the basis of degree, the polynomial are classified linear, quadratic, cubic. Now see, linear means whose degree is 1. The highest degree of given polynomial is 1, called as a linear polynomial. The highest degree of the polynomial is 2, called as a quadratic polynomial, and the highest degree of polynomial is 3, called as a cubic polynomial. Now see students, polynomial and their degrees example. Constant or zero polynomial. Now see here, it is 0. Okay, linear polynomial 3x plus 1, the degree of polynomial is 1, therefore it is linear. Quadratic, the degree of polynomial is 2, therefore quadratic. This is a 6, this is a constant or zero polynomial, therefore degree is 0. Here degree is 1, here this term having the highest degree, therefore degree is 2, so it is called as quadratic. In this example, highest degree is 3, therefore it is called as a cubic polynomial. So these are the examples of linear, quadratic and cubic polynomial. Now see the standard form of a polynomial. If the term of a polynomial p of x is either in ascending order or in descending order of power, then such a polynomial is called as a standard form of a polynomial. Means see, in this example, if you are observing the degree of the term, it is in the descending order. See, 2, the degree of this term is 1, this degree of this constant means the degree is 0. How to write it? You can write here 3x raised to the power 0. Okay, so next y raised to the power of 5, then 3 by 4, then here 0 means it is a descending order. So the power of the given variable is in the descending order, then or ascending order, then we can call it is a standard form of a polynomial. Then we can call it is a standard form of the polynomial. Now what is the coefficient and index form? Okay, so today just I am explaining this last concept, coefficient and the index form of a polynomial. The numerical value of the term in the polynomial is called as a coefficient. Now see in this example x square. What is the coefficient of x square? The term is x square. So what is the coefficient here? 1. C is this 12x raised to the power 20. What is the coefficient? 12. What is the variable? X. What is the degree? 20. So in this term 12 is the coefficient of x variable and the power is 20. So in the coefficient form, what we have to write? In the coefficient form of a polynomial, if the polynomial is 3x raised to the power of 5 minus 4x plus 9, how to write this? That is a question. 3x square. Now see 3x raised to the power 5. After that minus, there is no any term in between the degree 1 and degree 5. So how many zeros we have to write? Because other terms are 0. So in the coefficient form, it is compulsory to mention 0, 0, 0. So first coefficient, first highest degree is 5 whose coefficient is 3, comma. Comma is compulsory to write between the two coefficient. What is the next term? Maybe the next term is 3x, 0, 0 x to the power 4, then 0 x to the power 3, then 0 x to the power 2, and then x 4x plus of 9. And therefore if you are observing, so which terms are in having the in between this 4x and 3x raised to the power 5? 4, 3, 2, but their coefficient is 0. If you are taking this term, writing this term, there is no any changes in a original question. But there, why? Because the coefficient is 0. It means that these terms are 0. But in the coefficient form, we have to write this term by using the 0, 0, 0. And last, that is a minus of 4, comma 9 also you have to write here. Now write the polynomial including missing term called as a index form. So index form में कौन से? अभी I explain you. 3x raised to the power 5 plus 0x to the power 4. This is the power, not a 4 multiplication. 0 3x raised to the power 3 plus 0 x square minus 4 plus of 9. So this is how actually 3x to the power 5 plus 0 x to the power 4 plus 0 x to the power 3 plus 0 x to the power 2 plus 4x and minus 4x, it is minus 4x plus of 9. This is the actual answer, and this is called as an index form, and this is called as a coefficient form. So no problem students. Again tomorrow also I will explain you this with the help of more examples. So all these points you have to mention in your notebook. And today's homework is that write the 5 examples of monomial, binomial and trinomial. Write the 5 examples of monomial, binomial and trinomial.